All right, here we go. This is it. This is it. The losers final. Milk versus Saul. Winner goes to the grand finals to battle Merc. Here it is. All right, so Milk leads with Polyrath and Metagross lead from Saul. So both of them have super effective attacks available. Ooh, we're getting raided from Sir Win-A-Lot. Boom, boom. He's hype. He's ready. All right, so Milk switches into Chandelure here and goes for a Heat Wave. Saul smartly switching into Gyarados and goes for Air Cutter, probably predicting something. Magnezone for Milk and Parabolic Charge. So a little bit different from some of our other battles is that a lot of these attacks are actually doing quite a lot of damage. Some of our battles have been a little bit less exciting, but these two players are just really going at it. Magnezone trying to Parabolic Charge heal up. The Sirfetch'd trying to Drain Punch heal up. I imagine Milk will switch here, and he does go into Togekiss. By the way, very important to mention that the players in this specific battle did decide to do things a little bit differently. I gave them the option if they wanted to, instead of doing standard blackout rules, just do an all-out battle, because this is the losers final. I let them do so, and they did decide to do that. So you'll see Saul using some Pokemon that he has used already in the tournament, but he's not breaking any rules. So Milk with his Garchomp here against the Gyarados. Gyarados stays in and goes for Aqua Jet, not doing very much at all. The Dragon Claw from Garchomp doing much more, and Saul is in trouble. Saul maybe doesn't have a good answer to this. Garchomp does lose his Gyarados, and Saul will be losing the first Pokemon of this battle. Going into Sirfetch'd, hard to say how much that would have done anyway, but Milk does have a very good answer with this Togekiss, as we have seen before. So Saul is going to need an answer for this Togekiss Garchomp core going on here. Metagross, good answer for Togekiss, but he got weakened earlier in those early turns. Does have Bullet Punch available, so he does get some good chip onto the Togekiss, but the Togekiss is able to finish off the Metagross, and Milk, as long as he has at least a little bit of health, the Togekiss can beat the Sirfetch'd. So Garchomp coming in here, Saul using that Raikou that we had seen not too long ago with Magical Leaf, goes for Bone Club on the Sirfetch'd and does not connect. He does miss there, unfortunately for Milk. Brings in that Togekiss again on the Sirfetch'd. Saul tried to predict by going for Thundershock, but Thundershock is not going to be doing very much coming from a Sirfetch'd. If it was a physical electric move, it probably could have killed there, but not going to happen. Raikou going for healing, as we have seen it do in the battle before, but this Togekiss is actually able to almost beat it. You can see how much damage that Moonblast does. And on top of that, Milk does have Garchomp available. Como switching in on the Garchomp, and that's a bit of a problem because the Como normally would be able to eat a Dragon Claw and attack back with its own dragon attack, but because it took that switch in damage from the Bone Club, it no longer is able to do that, and Milk just gets a nice kill there with his Garchomp, who is faster. So Saul is definitely in trouble here, trying to find a way to get back into the game, and having a hard time doing so. Milk's Garchomp is just kind of a big threat looming in the background. Saul's Raikou, who the Raikou did a lot of work in his battle against Dark, but because Milk does have that very good option available, it's just not nearly as big of a threat. Milk could even easily choose to sack his Lapras here. He probably doesn't need it, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. Saul goes for Magical Leaf, which is his fourth slot move, but Magical Leaf is just not that good. Goes for it again. Makes sense to go for it the second time because it does kill, and it also covers a switch. But here's that Garchomp coming in nice and free, and Saul doesn't really have an answer to it at this point in the game. Goes for Bone Club and misses. Could be a big problem. Really unfortunate turn for Garchomp to miss there. Goes for Dragon Claw this time because he doesn't want to miss anymore, presumably. While this Raikou tries to heal up, but it's just the Garchomp's just doing too much damage. You can't heal against something that's doing that much damage to you. And this Raikou does go down. Garchomp almost dead. So if Saul has something faster, he can kill it. But he does only have Surfetched. Makes a lot of sense for Milk here to go for Dragon Claw so that he doesn't miss, and just kills the Surfetched. And that will be Milk moving on to the grand finals against Merc. Should be a hype battle. We'll see.